doing?
What am I doing?
Are you online?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Now, this is 96.7's live right here.
The beat.
That's us right here, the beat.
The beat, y'all.
Got 'em
Okay.
live so they
So
see
y'all can
us,
actually
see
turn
how-
on your radio.
Now, I got to
The
post
music.
mine up. Let's see. Come on in, good people. Wait a minute. I got to get situated. Well, let me see. Hold on.
Yes, let me get your address. See, I ain't over here doing my job.
There you go.
Hold up. I'll put both of us up there.
So we extra dressed because we were at, the A singer earlier, 11 Live.
And you know,
But-
of course, you all have to
and
tune
she was
into
on
Sister Circle.
earlier this morning.
Yes.
She was there at 5 a.m.
You want to be inspired, motivated,
Let's be
educated. Sister Circle TV live is what you want to watch.
And y'all need to yell at her because she ain't had me on there yet.
Well, let's see how the season goes.
Let's call out real.
No, to call out. You know what?
But see, let's
Let's
talk
see how
about
the-
that, y'all.
let's see how the
If I'm
season-
your friend,
but if you've been-
I'm real people. I would never
if
talk
you've been
about my
dragging
homegirl.
me,
See,
but
I
if
would
you've been
never do that
dragging
in a
me,
green
then why
screen.
would I
Like,
share
why would
anything
I do that?
with
Like,
you?
Yeah,
see?
too much.
You know,
Right.
Nervous? I'm already getting.
don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I gotta get close to Toy.
We're gonna pull that mic up right there in between y'all. That way. There you go.
So what'll happen? Toy and I can share. Okay. And then you just be the Jazzy T that you
All
are.
right,
I'm
Jazzy.
so happy to be
Jazzy T. I don't
Black
know.
excellence in front
Yeah,
of
they
you.
give me
Great.
some
Look
of
at
those right now.
You're so amazing. Come on, you better know how to inspire and uplift your women.
Girl, if not, my mama's definitely gonna come through and get that Louisiana
What's mama?
call.
What's mama
right
name?
now.
Linda.
Mama Linda. Hey girl.
Nah, she pink and green with the rest. She not.
Oh, wait a minute. What you mean with the rest? You mean with over there?
Did
Yeah,
Linda
you
cook?
need a quarter.
We hungry.
the fact-
We like to
Look,
eat.
anytime you in Louisiana, we good. Trust
Yes.
But the fact that we're red.
Wait, when I was
doesn't
in, let's
mean
be
that we're
clear,
like
when I
the
was in
pink.
New Orleans,
We
wait,
together. We
when I
together.
was in New Orleans, that's the only place I got an omelet with French fries. I was like, yes, God, an
me. We
omelet
do it
with
right.
French
Trust
fries.
me.
Now,
It was so good.
was the French fries inside the omelet?
Inside the omelet. I got on the train, and it went
Talk to
all
us.
the way till it ended.
Okay.
And it was a play. It was like a. I don't know. We went inside this restaurant. They were singing.
Okay.
The
That
guys.
makes sense because everywhere the people are singing.
They were the guys
drunk
were
and
singing
full
as
of
they
food.
while they were cooking.
Full of
No, while
food
they were
and
cooking.
singing.
While they were cooking, and you're sitting there watching
You're
them
in
make
New
your
Orleans?
food in New Orleans. And
Where were you? You
oh
don't-
my
you don't
God! And when
remember?
they
Bourbon Street?
Oh, it was no.
Quarter?
You get no. You take all the way to the
She's
end.
not giving you no.
All the way
no
to
down
the
the
end. You
end.
just get on that. You get on the trolley. The
I
trolley.
really think
Okay.
The trolley. You take the
That's the
trolley
trolley
to
that
where
goes through New
to
Orleans.
the last stop.
I really think she was in Slidell.
What? Where's that?
I'm just
15 minutes
kidding.
outside of New Orleans.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, girl, you're in New Orleans. She don't let her.
I'm just kidding.
It was nice. It was really nice.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Miss Quad Live. I know I haven't been around in some time. People get very upset with me when I'm not
back.
around.
She's back.
This one,
Yeah, that's how friends
Absolutely.
be though. You gotta,
Absolutely.
Man.
I gotta call my
hold
friends
them
Sometimes I
out.
go
accountable,
in
see
like-
what's going
they were
on.
hideout
Letitia.
mode.
I don't play that
My friends be
hideout.
like, you
I don't
alive
play
though?
hideout.
I'm like, yeah, I just been working. They be like,
They work
I don't
real.
like that.
But not even
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
I need to feel
I recently
love.
lost
Yeah,
my
whatever you
phone.
want.
I went whitewater rafting.
I'm ready
I went
to
whitewater rafting and then I went under. And so this is a brand new phone because
You fell out the boat?
I was riding the bull.
Oh,
And because I am a bull.
Oh, you was at the front of the boat. Tashika did that. She fell out the boat.
But because I am a bull, I'm like, okay, a bull's going to ride a bull.
You gonna fall
So-
out
I
the boat.
don't think that's how that works unless it's procreated.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
It's
It
great.
wasn't. It did not
How
work
did you
that well.
feel? Did
I
you get
was-
a release?
I was underwater. Oh, did I get a release?
Yeah, because it's like you let go. Let go.
Yeah.
And pull you back in.
No, what happened? Before I was doing very well. I was like, ride that bull, sugar.
Yes.
I was really getting it. I was getting it.
With the S motion? You
Yes,
had
I
the S motion
was
going?
getting
Yeah,
it. I was.
And you feel
then,
took your ass right off.
I don't know. It was a sharp. It was a sharp something. It
We
was
were getting
sharp
along
left.
just well.
And I flipped over, and before you know, I really was under like my boat.
Yes.
And then I just began to drift, and I saw my people far in the distance.
Yes.
And I was like, "Oh, y'all gotta come." He was like, "No, you gotta lay on your back." I
Yes.
said, "I don't want to get this
Right,
wig
yeah,
wet.
yeah.
I didn't want to get the." I was like, "No, I'm gonna swim to you.
Right.
You're gonna meet me halfway, but the back of my wig is not gonna get wet.
No.
It was wet under
One of
here."
the stereotypes that is real. The hair.
I'm serious.
Like, you don't
I mean,
mess that
it's a
up.
lot.
But see, that's what I hate about when we take trips on Married to Medicine.
Uh-huh.
Nobody wants to get in the water.
But
It's
we
very
do
annoying.
swim, but we really
it's
do
very
swim.
annoying. I don't want to do any more beach trips with these ladies because they don't want to have any fun.
Sometimes you can just relax. It's just
They-
the sound of the
Girl,
ocean
but
that
it's no
puts you in a
fun.
I want to get in though.
Like, come on now. We got beautiful
look underneath,
faces.
like, you see these curls
We
and
look
stuff?
good underneath this
True
makeup.
tea, the people be working.
Girl.
So sometimes it's not even time because we're trying to give the people the best part of us, and you know we have things going on, and people are very interested in what those things are.
They want to see us have some fun in the water. The
Well,
water's
I'm
very
down,
pretty.
I'm down for the water.
The water's very pretty.
I know how to swim,
Okay, so
child.
next
I've been
season,
swimming
y'all,
a long
Quad said she
time.
getting in the water.
I'm not mad about it. we gotta wait till next season. Jazzy T.
What's up, baby?
Jazzy, you ready?
I think I'm
We
ready.
gonna kick it off just like this, man.
Can y'all see Jazzy? Let me let y'all see Jazzy so y'all can see.
Married to
Hey,
Medicine is
Jazzy. Oh, and just so y'all see that little man talking in the background.
That's Terry.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's
One
up?
more time.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, we go.
Here we go.
Yes.
I
Jazzy
like
T, you say
strangers
hey
in
to the
the
people down to my
I said, let me
Instagram.
say hey. Let me say
It's
hey.
my Sarah. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me lean in. Watch the boob. Hold on. I'm pent up though. I'm pent all the way in it.
I look.
Hey,
Look at you,
people.
boo.
Hey people.
Hope y'all day
Next
going
thing I
good
hear is
and
what is a
stuff.
Delta? I'm be ready.
What'd you say about
See, I see.
who?
I know. I got a bunch
You
of
go
Delta
Blaze
friends.
Delta?
No, boo. I don't play.
I'm like, what is
No, he can't do
I
that.
can't do that.
Hey.
He can support the sisters.
He can
though.
support
Definitely
the
support
It's
the
Delta.
sister.
Yeah.
Mama, if you listening, I do.
I
Your
support
mama,
it.
your mama's
Mama
still
be
Delta?
listening.
No,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately,
Yeah, Aka.
she chose
She's
the
an
other way.
AKA.
But that's
All right now, AK.
Yeah, boo, boo.
I'm not an AK, but I support the AK.
uh-oh.
That's right.
Supposed to support all of us.
But my mother-in-law would say I support the Deltas.
Okay.
How about that?
All right. I hear you, Evie.
Here we go, man. 96.7 The Beat. Terry J and Jazzy T with you. Jazzy, you always do the honors.
Yes. We got Married to Medicine. Cass is in the building. We had Miss Quad
Yes.
Lunsford. She is a business owner,
Yes.
a philanthropist,
Come on.
a TV host.
Come on.
I can keep going.
Brand
But
contributor.
I
Down,
love
huh?
the hype.
Right.
Let's keep going on. We also have Miss Toya in the building.
Yes, she
Toya
is.
Harris. She is an author, a mom, a wife, and she is also one of the cast members of Married to Medicine.
How about that?
Absolutely.
My God, that Married to Medicine is fire, isn't it?
Yes,
It's
it is.
on.
Yes,
Oh,
it
do
is.
y'all watch? I mean, have you just really watched it from season 1 all the way up into season 5? And here
I
we are
seen
again.
season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, I caught the end of 5.
Okay.
But 4 in season 3 and 4 is the one I kind of, I was being
You
a
fell
mom,
off?
and
Okay.
I fell off a little bit, but I'm
Okay.
back. I'm back with cable now. I got
All
cable.
right.
Well, we're
So
good that
watching-
you got your cable back.
Yes, I got my cable back. So yes, I am very familiar with the show.
Yeah,
Good.
we
I'm gonna
love
be
that.
honest. I had to catch up because what happened was I have a friend and she's all about reality TV shows. So she came to stay over. She came and I would come home. She'd be on my couch watching TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, what you watching? And she, you got to sit down and watch this. I was like, we're watching reality TV shows. And I gave her this look, and then y'all were on TV.
Uh-huh.
And this was season 5. So I
Okay.
started I think halfway through season 5, and I was like, sure, I'm gonna watch it for like an hour. I watched one episode. Next thing you know, I was like, she left, came back, and I was like, she's like, you looking up the other seasons? I was like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I want to know what's happening now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think the first thing that caught me was you were trying to find out about your history, like the Africa.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you all were dressed up, and it was a nice.
That was
warm-
season.
Oh,
season-
God, we
was
got
that
into an
4?
argument.
Was that season 4 or
Oh,
season 5?
That was season 5.
Season
Yes,
five,
Me and you
okay.
got into an
yes.
argument.
And he was like, and it was interesting to me because I always want to find out more about my history. And so
Absolutely.
for you guys and having the charts and in your dashikis
Yeah.
and kente
Yeah.
clothes, I
Yeah.
was like, all right now.
Oh, we turned up.
But then
And then we
got
turned down.
real.
It got
I was
real.
like, oh.
It just don't stay. It never stays good for long periods
Everything
of
is
time.
temporary.
It's
Everything is
very
good, it's temporary.
sporadic.
Yes.
Oh my God! I mean, and I often feel like, oh my God, we're doing so well. I love these women. I want to be around these women. I want to spend more time with
And
these
then the
women.
turn
Like,
up happens real
and
quick.
then I be like,
and you just got to catch your wig or grip your
And this
pearls because you don't
upcoming
know what's
season,
going
I
on.
don't know,
it's like a
they
soap
asking about you a
opera.
lot. Well, yeah.
But
Yeah.
isn't that what? But isn't that like a soap opera? But isn't that what a soap opera is?
It is.
You know, I mean,
To
come
watch
on
y'all
now.
so real. It's like,
Yeah, but
soap
come on
operas, you
now.
kind of like, I don't know if that's kind of real, but y'all just all the way real.
right?
I mean, come on now. Isn't that why we buy albums and we listen to music?
This
It
is
gotta,
true. But-
you gotta have that slow groove, but then you gotta you know,
Turn
all of a sudden
up.
you just
Turn
gotta
up.
turn up. You know?
We like music because we enjoy it. And thank God that the good people at home enjoy Married to Medicine. But the biggest thing about Married to Medicine is that we really, really, really utilize our lives as a teaching tool. And so it's very important that we're always putting what's real and what's current and what's really going on in our lives
Is
forward.
it also hard
Yes.
to do though?
It's hard as hell.
Very.
It can be quite devastating sometimes. My God, the things that I read.
to let the world within
And I would
your-
imagine
within
everyone
your
has
world.
a comment, or they feel like they can be, if they see you out in the streets, that they can just give you thoughts and pointers that just come out
Oh, they're very
randomly.
invasive. Oh, they're very invasive.
What do people do to you?
Girl, they're very scary. It's very scary. I mean, I just got burnt on my arm the other day. You know, let's be clear.
What?
You told
Oh
me
yes,
that.
I mean, because you know she was very friendly, a very friendly fan, very sweet. She wanted the picture, and she had a cigar in her hand. She put her hand around, arm
happened to me
around
before,
me,
girl.
yeah, and she burnt my arm. And I was like, oh my God, you know.
What did you say afterwards?
Ouch!
It was kind of
Ouch! It was a very loud ouch, you know. It was a very awkward moment, you know, but she was so sweet, you know. But I've had people talk about, you know, my taxes, give me their cards, you know, because, oh gosh, I heard you were having tax problems. You know, I'm a
Would you
CPA.
tell the people what's going
you
on
know,
with the taxes?
and-
Yes,
but,
please,
you know, but
please,
praise
you gotta go
God,
on
you know
now.
what I'm saying? But I will say this.
Okay.
You know, my husband was very nervous about putting his information out there because he's a physician. He's very high up in his career, and God forbid you want your the people you work with to know your business. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You know, you don't want
Trust
them
me, I
to
understand that.
yeah, and you don't want them to look at you in a different way, in a different light, you know, but the reality is in our culture, you know, we are not a couple that keep up with the Joneses. I know like people like to think that you are because you know, you dress a certain way, you drive a certain car, but the reality is me and my husband, we learned from, you know, failure and we failed in that area. You know, and the greatest thing that we gained in that area is that we have some amazing friends, we have some amazing lawyers, and we have some
out to the lawyers.
amazing CPAs
about
now,
that?
and
Okay.
our shit is in order. Baby.
And this
That's
year
what I'm
you
talking
all
about.
be
You know,
celebrating 10 years of marriage.
10 years of marriage, 10 years, you know, and we're and we're honey, and we are out of debt. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most important thing. You know, we have 2 boys, and we are really trying to now make sure their foundation is right. You know, and I'm not saying that our parents did anything wrong, but I am saying that
You always want better.
yes,
You always want better.
That's
My
what we're doing.
father and my dad was like, what you see here, what I've worked for you to do, worked for you to have, I want my grandson, my granddaughter to have that and more.
yeah,
So,
that's it.
and that's what we have to show our generations under us, that there's
Yes.
always something better to achieve. But also remember, it's community.
Yes.
Not just, you know, take care of you and your family, but if you see your neighbor, your church member, that reach out to them. Because I think that's what we're missing a little bit of our culture now.
Absolutely.
Everyone's all for them a lot of times, and not realizing that it takes a community. Because I would imagine, and you would probably agree, I don't have kids just yet, but I would imagine you would say that you're not the only one raising your children.
That's not-
your
oh,
husband's
no.
not the only person raising your children.
Absolutely not.
And so that we have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
With that being said,
Mommy Chronicles, we got to talk about
Yeah.
it.
Oh
We gotta
man,
talk
Get
y'all
into
saw
it.
the last
Yeah,
Mommy Chronicle. Oh gosh.
My baby girl, she just made 7 yesterday.
Oh, praise
And I
God
was
for
watching-
7.
Yes. I was watching some of your Mommy Chronicles. Now, the one about when you took your son, I believe, to a birthday party.
Yeah.
And he asked about, you know, Mommy, I want you to stay with me until, you know, more brown faces show up.
Oh, wow.
What was your advice? Because you ended kind of like, you know, I don't think you really just told us what happened afterwards. So I'm very curious. Like, how did that conversation go between you and your son? You know, what happened?
All right. So, okay. So, you know what? Praise God for the Mommy Chronicles. You know what? Because this particular Mommy Chronicle, I had been sitting on for about 2.5 months.
why?
I was scared. I was scared to put it on my Instagram because it was very controversial.
Yes,
And everybody has a comment.
And social media can be scary.
Cruel.
And I noticed even in some of the comments that some of them was, you know, about racism,
Yeah.
but they didn't even know they were being racist.
Yeah.
You know, I saw one person comment and it was like, oh man, you know, you need to watch out. Something must be going on, you know, with those people. And I was like, those people are so sweet. I love the people whose house I let my
Right.
son, you know, play at. I know those people.
Right.
I know they're not racist, you know. But they were sounding like racist in their comments. And so the reality is this. My son, who was 6 at the time, he's about to be 7 next month. He went to the party. I was taking him to the party, and he was excited to go. There were a ton of his friends there, a ton of his classmates. They were all in the pool. He loves to swim. Mm-hmm. They were doing his favorite thing. And that's why I was so taken aback, because he would not even get in the pool. And I was like, Avery, what is your problem? Like, get in the pool, boy, go play, have a good time.
Go be a kid.
Right. And he would not. And the parents came over and was like, what's wrong? Mm-hmm. Do you want some pizza? Which is his favorite thing to eat. He wouldn't eat. And I was like, okay, what's your problem? And I was like, okay, well, look, I'm about to go. I'm going to go and go get a gift for the boy, and I'll be back.
Right.
And he was like, Mommy, please don't leave me.
Oh, my.
And
Toya, let me ask you a question. So has there been something to transpire between that short period of time where he was completely okay, Avery was very fine with being around all people, to the moment where he's now asking you to stay with him until we see more brown faces? Has he been bullied? Has he heard racial slurs? Has he been challenged by the level of intelligence that he has because of his brown skin? What has happened? What did he say?
I was literally on the same thing.
Well, I'm a talk show host.
Right. You know what?
I was feeling it.
And that's what's so crazy. Nothing. And it was scary for me because my oldest son has never said anything like that. Nothing. So I immediately went to my, after all this had happened, I went to my husband, like, you need to talk to your son. Like, we need to find out what's going on.
What's the root of it?
Right. But so, because I asked Avery on and on, I was like, Avery, why do you need Mommy to stay? He was hesitant. Finally, he told me, Mommy, I just want another little brown boy to come. And I was like, brown boy? And to be honest with you, I don't even use the word brown boy. So that was awkward for me to hear.
Right.
Like, what do you mean brown boy? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so when he said, I said, well, I'm going to sit here. I'll sit here with you for a while. And then, oddly enough, another boy came who was a good friend of his who wasn't brown. Mm-hmm. And he was so
comfortable.
And he was comfortable with him.
Right.
Again, that's
and
telling me
he was so excited. And
someone may have made him feel uncomfortable, and you just don't know it yet.
He told me to leave. He told me he was fine. He told me he was fine. He had a good time. I left, came back. He was fine when I came. I still asked my husband to have a talk with him. Mm-hmm. And we had a great talk just in general about being comfortable in your skin.
Yeah.
And how amazing it is to be brown.
Well, I have a question. Speaking of being comfortable in your skin and talking about youth, because I know bullying is a real thing.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And these days, I've been reading articles, especially I think the most recent one was about a young boy out of Denver who, unfortunately, I think he's in the 4th grade, and he told his mother first that he was gay. Mm-hmm. And the mother at first, she thought he was playing. She was on the way taking him to school. She saw how serious he was. She stopped and said, okay. And they talked about it, and she could see the conviction in him.
Yes.
And how he just knew.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to tell his friends at school, which, as you can imagine, children, they're unfiltered.
Yeah.
They haven't learned to...
They may not receive the information the
how
same
adults, maybe, they may not feel how you feel. Some of them, they could be scathing. And so, unfortunately, they made fun of the boy, and he ended up taking his life.
Oh my God!
But how do you, as a parent, tell your child about being comfortable about themselves with themselves, but also safeguarding them from the outside world, because the outside world can be cruel.
I don't have children. We all know that, but mm-hmm. I do have common sense,
right?
And lots of it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me. If I did indeed had a child and that particular situation transpired, for me, I'm very receptive. So, that's a very delicate thing with someone identifying with their sexuality, and you need love, you need nurturing, you need tender care in a situation like that. But if it were my child, I would have then said, you know what, right now, this is a very safe place for you to talk to me about it mm-hmm. as your mom. Mm-hmm. And we're going to wait a little bit later before we talk to your friends about it. Be respectful to them.
Right.
Make sure that you keep everything very normal. Mm-hmm. Respect their space, meaning no touching.
Right.
But do indeed give it time.
Right. So it has a lot to do with the parenting.
I think
Absolutely.
so. I think
All
so.
to do with
You know, it's so funny because yesterday was parent-teacher conference.
Oh,
But as you
that
know,
make me so
and
nervous.
it's so early in the school year, so it's
You was
early.
bad then.
Right, but you know what? So let's be clear.
Because I used to talk and do my work. But
Right. I was a talker.
I love to
Parents
talk.
have high expectations. They're like, if I go to work, you better be doing what you do. Because if I
But
got to
that's
deal
all
with
you have to do. That's the only job you have.
Right.
as
That's
a
all
kid.
you have to do.
So if I got to deal with you, and my dad was like, he was a correctional officer, so he dealt with the worst of the worst of Louisiana. So you know, he would be like, if I got to come home after these badass kids, and I got to deal with my own child.
Yep.
And them belts were thick, so I was like,
Eugene's
Dear
father
God.
was a correctional officer.
So what happened at the...
So actually, let me be correct. Yesterday was parent sharing.
Oh, parents.
So what we do is at my son's school at the beginning of the year they do a parent sharing where basically you tell the teacher about your child before they have parent-teacher conferences. Okay. So basically the conference is you tell them about your child before they tell you about your child. Okay? So we had the conversation and about, you know, my son. And, you know, to answer your question, you know, it is the one thing I've learned that is so important, you know, with my son Avery is every morning I must instill in him something positive.
I like that.
Yeah. Because every child's different, right? Mm-hmm. So Ashton, my oldest, he knows already that he is the man in certain things.
Just exudes it.
He's going in and he's like, I'm gonna be the best. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
turn up.
I'm about to just
give it to him.
Okay, yeah. What you want to do? It's an A. What? You know, Avery goes in there and Avery's like, yeah, I did it. I finished the paper. It might not be an A, but hey.
It's cool.
It's finished.
It's finished. You know.
I did what you wanted.
And I receive it because I was that student. You know, I didn't need to be a A. What? A B was good. You know what I'm saying?
But A is better.
But, who cares about an A? You know?
Acceptable.
Right. You gotta be that?
Yes.
See, that was Eugene, you know?
Yeah, you gotta.
But look what a B got me. I'm on Married to Medicine.
Turn up.
Turn up. Okay? So, you know, season 6.
Yes.
So, did you all think that, I guess, 5 years ago that you would be at a season 6?
No.
After the first season.
It's really funny because Francesca from the A Scene recently asked us the same question, and my honest answer to her was that in season 1, I think it was discovery time for us. I mean, we were discovering how television works, how reality TV works. We were discovering each other. We were discovering ourselves on TV. Definitely. So we never, personally, I never thought past really season 1. Yeah. I was just really trying to understand the full gamut of what this could bring to the table.
And Miss Clyde, you are a star now. You have, man, the glow is so real. You have so many things going on.
Yes.
I guess I want to ask about your TV show.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I think it's so great.
Sister Circle
with
TV.
you all.
TV1, 12 o'clock daily.
Yes. One more time.
12 o'clock daily, Sister Circle TV. You must watch it on TV1.
Shout out to my radio sister, Rashana. Even though she loves us on TV, but it's okay.
Rashawn is amazing.
But yeah, so with the upcoming season, what can we expect? I know, like I got to see the sneak peek of the first episode of season 6.
So we're not talking about TV1 now. We're talking about Marriage to Medicine.
Yeah, now we're talking about.
Okay, we're not talking about Sister Circle. So for me personally, what can you expect?
No. Well, I was gonna say because it started off, I saw that the girls are asking about your whereabouts, but. Like I said, you have so many things going on.
Because we say, Sister Circle, Sister.
Y'all draw Sister Circle 10
times. Hey, we were advertising for you.
And that's what I was going to say.
We were advertising.
What you do as a friend.
Girl, I was looking out.
You want to know the true tea? True tea was this. They were trying to be like, oh, she done put Sister Circle before us. Oh, her friends at Sister Circle mean more to her than us. Oh, how dare her.
Only a negative person would think like that.
We got a few.
Ooh, we got
a few. So, no, and here's the thing. I really want to make this abundantly clear. I love my girls from Married to Medicine. Hands down. I mean, toe to toe, I'm going to go hard for them all. I don't care what spats we have. Don't let me hear you say something sideways about any of them.
There we go.
And I mean that.
That's
Okay,
right.
because a lot of people, when you get to watch it on the screen, they may not feel as though maybe what goes on off camera,
True.
or would you still hang with them?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to understand those are situations. That's a situational moment. Listen
And
to the
life
word
goes on.
moment.
Yes.
It's a situational moment. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a situation or environment where it's going on forever. Especially if you are accountable. For me, it's very easy. I can get over things pretty easy. Although I know I'm portrayed down to the Married to Medicine.
What did you just say?
That I don't.
I'm like, what?
No, that I don't. But here's the thing. Here's the ticket. The ticket is this. You have to come to me and be accountable. You cannot come to me lying. You cannot come to me in a disruptive manner in terms of how you're speaking to me, because I will not receive that. Okay? I'm going by what you're giving me, which makes me then receive it a certain way. Now I'm returning the way you're giving it to me.
Right,
but
now.
if you're saying, hey, Quad, listen, I made a mistake. Because listen, I make mistakes. And guess what? When I make mistakes, I tell them to be quiet because I need to own what I've done to them.
I respect that.
No, seriously, because they get on to me all the time. Oh, she late. She like, Mama be late sometimes.
Okay, can
I
Quad just say that she just learned that shit like last
No,
season?
I did. No, that's not true. So that means she don't really know me as much as she thinks she does.
Quad,
I'm just saying, I did not learn that last
we
year.
argued with you and said,
Y'all came with the BS. Talking about she thinks she better than us. Better than y'all. I'm grinding every day because what I know, I know I got things going on that's not very favorable. You think I wanted to be filing for divorce right now? No. So nothing is promised. So I run the race and I run it hard. And it's not that I'm better than y'all. No. And I mean that.
Don't you start
I'm telling you, I mean it.
We know.
No, I'm telling you, because I don't like that. I don't like how you guys try to create this situation that I think that I'm better than people. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee forever. And it ain't been easy.
You telling that to a Detroit girl?
Well, I'm telling it to everybody.
Louisiana, so we ain't getting much better.
Look, we still struggling. Look, we still coming out. Like, you told that to somebody from Detroit. Like, come on, keep it real. Like, let's keep it real. Like,
I moved here elementary, but
that.
You from Memphis?
She just said she's from Memphis. Listen.
All family in the room.
That's why when you said her name.
Jazzy T may have a name of a strip club.
Right. That's why when you said it, you
Don't talk about But yes, your girl is
But
from
she's
Memphis,
really from
and I
Memphis.
came in Lithonia, Georgia,
That's why
in
when you said her
elementary, but in the
grandma
beginning years.
was from Memphis.
Well, she said her grandmama used to cook in the kitchen down at Jazzy T's.
Oh,
Oh, grandma.
grandma back in Memphis now.
Grandma, shouts out to Grandma in
Oh, my
Memphis.
goodness.
All right.
So
what's up?
we gotta say September. I believe it's
Second.
September
Yes.
2nd, 8 p.m., y'all, this Sunday.
I love how real you are. This is anytime.
everything.
Look, we usually tell people that we like, come on back to the studio.
Yeah.
If we tell you, hey, it was cool talking to you, and we don't say nothing after that.
It wasn't cool. It was
Anytime
not
y'all got something
cool.
going on,
Please come back.
anytime you
Please
have
come
a fundraiser, anything charitable,
Thank you.
Yeah, book
stop
coming
by.
out. Somebody got a book coming out.
Book coming out.
Yes,
you
Toya's
have
book.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
talk
about
about
to
it.
be produced. I'm not produced. Okay, so look, y'all. Sleepyhead, Please Go to Bed is about to literally launch soon. Okay, it's been sitting in the back.
good.
It was written. It's there. I really truly
Go the next step with it.
Right.
Take
I
it
needed
there.
to take it to the next
Take it
level.
all the way.
And to be honest, you know what? When you were talking about the Mommy Chronicles, I hear that complaint a lot. They're like, what's next? What happened? You know, you told the
tell us, girl.
story,
You gotta tell
but
us.
what
You leave us
happened?
hanging. You leave us
You know,
hanging.
and, right, you leave
But
me
it's
hanging.
cool,
It's like a
though, that we're
cliffhanger.
still-
And so, you know, a friend of mine has literally, they were like, Toya, what we need to do with that? We need to do something with
Yeah,
that.
learn to
And so
monetize
we're
it.
Even if
trying,
it's
so, you know,
YouTube clips,
yeah,
like
so
sound
so YouTube don't pay me.
They will though.
Right,
They will.
so-
They will.
They will.
Right,
They
after
They
a
waiting on
certain
you to
amount
get
of
your
time.
views. They
Right,
waiting
after
on
a certain
views.
amount of time.
But you have a platform, girl.
So I'm thinking, so I've been thinking. So, you know, we looking at some platforms right now. So we are. So, you know, I kind of been looking at the little Jada Pinkett thing she got going on.
Jada got
Facebook
what's the red table, right?
And
It's a red
Netflix
table,
TV. And,
you got a mic
you know,
here, so
I
you're
gotta-
more than welcome to use it.
Come on,
There
come
you
on,
go.
Tara. I
Thank
like
you.
that.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
thank you, ladies, so much.
Well, now, we appreciate it.
Stop it. You have something.
Yeah, she got something. We don't let Miss Quiet talk about
I know. You know how you about to leave for church? And it look like Pastor about to, you like, all right,
Pastor ain't wrapping up.
Pastor,
the benediction is carrying on.
It's still moving as we speak.
It's still moving. No, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who is listening to the sound of my voice right now. Thank you so much for loving me, for supporting me, for even praying for me in times where I didn't know you were praying for me. I truly do appreciate it. We have a lot going on, and I recently just shot the cover of my book, my cookbook, because I know everyone has been waiting on it for so long. Listen, this will not be disappointing, so I'm taking my time. It's being curated. I'm very excited about it, and we recently just did the photo shoot the other day for the cover. Amazing. I would love for people to continue to watch Sister Circle. Those of you who are just hearing about it, it is a great show. It's a talk show that I share a platform with 3 other women, phenomenal women. Trina Braxton is a new addition to our show. Shouts out to Trina Braxton. Yeah. And her word, she's like, yes. That's what she says. That's her thing. Selena Johnson, you all know, Grammy Award winning Selena Johnson. And I mean, Atlanta royalty, Rashawn Ali, right? Yeah. So please tune into Sister Circle every day. If you're looking to be inspired, motivated, educated, and entertained, you do not want to miss this show. Please tune in every day, 12 o'clock noon, TV One. Now, when you really want to get it popping.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Is that the Bravo TV? Is that the Bravo TV?
I need a choir
I was just waiting on some Bravo TV.
When you really want to get it popping, you must have your weekly dose of Married to Medicine every Sunday. You don't want to miss it. There are some lessons that we are teaching, and we're doing it through utilizing ourselves as vessels. You must tune in to Married to Medicine every week, 8 o'clock Sunday.
Yes, and if they change to Friday, y'all, don't be mad.
Change with us?
Yeah.
What you tell the people
might
to
change to Friday, but that's okay. Just come on board.
Are they going to catch a bus over to Friday night?
It's okay.
Or are they going to ride the train?
It's okay. You know, the TV over.
Okay, they gonna take the Maybach. Oh, they take.
I'm going in the Saturn.
Yeah. But so we're grateful that you guys had us today and hosted us. It's been a great time to spend with you, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Follow myself at Absolutely Quad on all social media platforms, and Toya.
And Toya Bush Harris on all social media platforms as well, or Twitter, _Toya.
You need to change that.
Why? What's wrong with
I need it to be synchronized. The people ain't going. Girl, these people, I'm telling you, got to be very simple, and it has to be synchronized.
What if I change it in the middle of everything now?
Find her on Toya Bush Harris on all social media platforms. Get on the phone right now, change that, and make so that people.
Well, reach out to the one on Twitter if they got your name.
I'm just simply saying, am I making sense? Am I making sense?
Okay.
Amen.
I might be changing that real soon.
Amen. Oh my goodness.
All right.
One of my favorites.
Yes.
All right, guys. Later.
Oh, somebody said it's Quad pregnant. No, she's not, honey. Child, Quad ain't even got nothing. Quad doesn't even have a man. How is she
flat, baby?
That's what I'm saying.
They was looking up here. They weren't looking down here.
The tummy what?
The tummy is flat, baby. They tripping.
And I don't drink flat tummy tea. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but I just don't drink it. But I'm saying
that was just here quick. I was like,
someone really just asked me, am I pregnant? I'm like, child, I ain't got a man. Don't get pregnant by. What else y'all got? I might say, you fine. Thank you, boo. Straight out of Melrose.
Uh-oh.
Well, you straight out of Melrose.
Is that Orange Mound?
Yeah, Melrose. That's Orange Mound, baby. That's Orange Mound. Now that mean, all right.
Who over there at Melrose?
What y'all was doing?
This is a minute ago. We weren't doing that. Nothing.
With a name like Jazzy T, they was doing everything. Just got to tell you. All right, what they say. Love you too. Terry, what you got? You want to tell the people something?
Hey, definitely listen. Well, they already own you. Since they own your platform, they already know to watch Married to Medicine. So I'm just gonna say, hey, I appreciate the time you guys for being with us. It's a pleasure. And hey, anytime you want laughs and thrills and fun and just an everyday chill, make sure you check us out. Listen to us on iHeartRadio at 96.7 The Beat. So it's been my pleasure.
You see, I'm talking about. He's talking about it's been his pleasure.
Terry,
what type of pleasure did you get from Toya?
Oh Lord,
what type of pleasure?
That's when I turn the mic off. So
I turn the mic
after I turn this mic off.
Did you turn the mic? Is still rolling?
Girl, yeah.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I turned this one off.
Oh,
But then I was
somebody.
getting to this one, and then you said,
Somebody
said
save
I'm
me.
pregnant. I was about to turn it off. I was like, oh, somebody said you were pregnant, girl.
Somebody
Let's
save me.
address this situation.
Mother is not pregnant. She is not. She
that
working
phone
too
thing?
much.
My arm's too
All
short.
right. You know I say that.
what
all
about
the
to
time.
do? Edit it first?
do so much.
Yeah, I edited it.
Oh, okay. He has to edit it first.
Somebody said quiet
my
is
friend was
popping
like,
in the words of
"But they
Toya
just
all
play
day.
music."
Yeah, we're gonna be on
Somebody
the
said it's quiet is popping. I said in the words of Toya because you always say all day, all day. So you're like all day. Yeah, because we ain't gonna worry about none of this fake.
On our website, I'm gonna edit down a little bit down for our radio station so that you guys can listen in the 2:00 hour. And so Eastern Standard Time, because I know she got worldwide people. She's popping. Eastern Standard Time, 2:00 hour. We'll be taking over.
All right. Well, as long as you know. As long as you know. I got this new phone. Look, this curls are getting into it.
Everything.
Ain't it shining? All right. We gotta go. My name tag is now off, and I gotta work.
That's when you know it's getting real.
I'm telling you. I gotta tell you. Let's end that.